Imagine waking up one day and realizing you've been living the same year over and over again like a bad Groundhog Day loop. The same routines, the same results, the same lingering frustration that you're capable of so much more. What if I told you the reason for that frustration is hiding in plain sight? It's your comfort zone, and it's not just holding you back, it's stealing your potential. Here's the truth. Every extraordinary life begins with a leap into the unknown. If you're watching this, something inside you is already whispering, it's time for a change. Let me show you why stepping out of your comfort zone isn't just a good idea, it's the only way to unlock the life you truly deserve. Part 1. The Comfort Zone Illusion. 131-530. Your comfort zone feels safe, doesn't it? It's the place where nothing surprises you, nothing challenges you, and nothing really changes. And that's the problem. It's the enemy of progress. You think you're protecting yourself, but what you're actually doing is settling for less. Let's break it down. Your comfort zone is like sitting on a couch with a bag of chips and the TV remote. It's easy, it's predictable, and yeah, it's comfortable. But the couch doesn't take you anywhere, does it? It keeps you stuck. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into years, and before you know it, your potential has slipped through your fingers. Unless you're preparing for the Couch Olympics, then congratulations, you're gold medal material. But somehow I don't think that's the dream you're chasing. Here's the kicker. Staying in your comfort zone isn't harmless, it's dangerous. It's like driving with the parking brake on. You're not going anywhere fast, and eventually you'll burn out. If you've ever wondered why life feels stagnant, this is your answer. But why do we cling to comfort so tightly? Why does stepping out feel so terrifying? The answer lies in your brain. Part 2. Why your brain fights change. Your brain is a masterpiece of evolution, designed to keep you alive. But survival mode and thriving mode are two very different things. Back in the caveman days, sticking to routines kept us alive. Stray too far from the cave, and you might encounter a hungry predator. But guess what? You're not dodging saber-toothed tigers anymore. Your modern challenges, starting a business, building confidence, making bold decisions, require a completely different mindset. Here's the problem. Your brain doesn't know the difference between real danger and imagined fear. So when you consider stepping out of your comfort zone, your brain screams, stop. It's dangerous. It floods your system with fear and self-doubt. What if you fail? What if people judge you? What if you're not good enough? But here's the twist. That fear you feel, it's a compass pointing toward growth. It's not a sign to stop, it's a sign to go. And the best part, once you understand how to reframe fear, it stops controlling you and starts working for you. I'll show you how in just a moment. Part 3. The power of controlled discomfort. Here's the truth no one tells you. Discomfort is where the magic happens. Every success story you admire, every person you look up to, they all have one thing common. At some point, they made a conscious decision to embrace discomfort. Because they knew the alternative, a life of regret, was far worse. Take cold showers, for example. It's not about the cold water, it's about training your brain to stay calm under stress. When you willingly put yourself in an uncomfortable situation, you send a powerful message to your mind. I'm in control. I can handle this. And that mindset spills over into everything else you do. Of course, if you're sitting there thinking, cold showers, no thanks, I'm good with warm and cozy. Don't worry, I'm not saying you need to turn into a human popsicle to row, but the principle starts small and build from there. Think of it like working out. The first time you lift weights, it's hard. Your muscles burn, you want to quit. But with repetition, you get stronger. The same is true for stepping out of your comfort zone. Every small win rewires your brain, building your resilience and confidence one step at a time. Part 4. Stories of transformation. Let's talk about people who've transformed their lives by embracing the uncomfortable. One of the most inspiring examples. Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. Before becoming a billionaire, she sold fax machines door to door. Every day, she faced rejection, door slammed in her face after door slammed in her face. But instead of running from discomfort, she leaned into it. She used every nose fuel to keep going, and eventually, she built one of the most successful companies in the world. Think about it. If Sarah Blakely had stayed in her comfort zone, Spanx wouldn't exist. And she wouldn't be the billionaire she is today. That's the power of taking risks and embracing the unknown. Or look at Oprah Winfrey. She grew up in poverty and faced countless obstacles, but she didn't let her circumstances define her. Instead, she pushed through discomfort, embraced challenges, and built an empire that inspires millions. So what about you? What could you achieve if you stopped playing small and started betting on yourself? Part 5. The cost of inaction. Let's flip the script for a moment. What happens if you don't step out of your comfort zone? What does life look like if you keep playing it safe? The truth is, comfort has a price. It's not just missed opportunities, it's missed potential. It's waking up 10 years from now and realizing you're in the same place, wondering where all the time went. Studies show that the number one regret people have at the end of their lives isn't about things they did. It's about the things they didn't do, the chances they didn't take, the dreams they let die because they were too scared to try. Now, let me ask you, do you really want to live without regret? Because every day you wait is a day you'll never get back. Unless you invented a time machine, in which case, please damn me immediately. But for the rest of us, the only way forward is to act now. Part 6. Actionable steps to break free of talk. Let's get practical. How do you break free from your comfort zone? Here's a 3-step game plan. Start with micro challenges. Take small, manageable steps. If you're afraid of rejection, challenge yourself to ask a stranger for directions, even if you already know where you're going. It's not about the outcome. It's about building the habit of stepping out. Reframe your fear. The next time fear shows up, don't fight it. Instead, ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Most of the time, the answer isn't as scary as it seems. And here's the kicker. Fear is just excitement in disguise. Lean into it. Commit to action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. Take messy, imperfect action. It's better to stumble forward than to stand still. But here's where things get really interesting. If you combine these steps with ancient wisdom, you unlock a whole new level of growth and clarity. You've got everything you need to step out of your comfort zone and start building the life you deserve. The question isn't whether you're ready, it's whether you're willing to take that first step. Remember, growth begins at the edge of what feels safe. But here's the thing. True transformation doesn't just come from action. It comes from wisdom. If you want to take your mental game to the next level, I've got the perfect next step for you. Check out my video, Master Stoicism in 5 minutes. In it, you'll discover ancient principles that will help you conquer fear, embrace challenges, and master your emotions in any situation. Click now and take the next step on your journey to unlocking your full potential. Your future self will thank you.